So, good evening. Let's see. Welcome to my channel. Just gonna talk about some issues today, which is what is today? The third, 10/3/22. It is 5:24. My wife and I were debating and arguing about not really arguing, but it would have probably turned into an argument, but immigration. So I just want to touch on that a little bit. I don't know a whole lot about that, other than, I mean, there are people are immigrating to the United States, and people have been for the existence of the United States. So, I don't know the laws and all that sort of thing. But a lot of people are being persecuted, by their governments and lawlessness and so forth in their countries. I think it was Nicaragua, Guatemala. Some of those countries are really bad. So, I can't turn them away. I know they send some back. I don't know if it's because of a criminal history or what the legalities of it is, but uh, I me personally, I can't send back immigrants unless it's they're a criminally, there's a criminal element there. We're all immigrants, so our everybody in the United States is an immigrant. The Indians, they were here, I guess first. People were still debating on how they got here, but they didn't all of a sudden just appear here. They got here too. I think the last I heard was over a land bridge from Asia. That's how the Americas, North America, South America, Central America was populated. That is the ongoing theory is people came over from Asia when it was frozen and the bridges were you could walk from Asia. Basically, you could walk from Russia to Alaska and come on down the coast there. So even the Indians are immigrants. So, but the Indians were here before all of us. So, um, you know, I I can't have um, a good conscience about myself if I was in charge of turning them away. I don't know how Ron DeSantis can send them, a political game, send them the Martha's Vineyard. I don't know how he can do that with a good conscience. So, playing political games with people's lives, that's what it sounds like to me. So, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know about all the laws and who can stay and who's got to go back and all that. But uh, I don't know if it's overwhelming, then if it's overwhelming our system of immigration, then we need to limit, so many at a time, whatever it is, so many thousand per month or I don't know, how it all works, but, I don't know if this system appears to be overwhelmed. So if that's the case, then we do need to slow process of them coming in down. Um, until we get caught up or we have the structure in place to accommodate them, to process them. So I know probably most of us, a lot of us in the United States, we came through New York and was at Ellis Island over from Europe. So, I can't sit here and say, we can't let people immigrating to the United States, let them come in. I can't do that without having a guilty conscience. So that's just me personally. So it's a terrible thing, and that they have to go through to get here. Um, so uh, yeah, I'll touch back on that. another time. I don't have a lot of information on what's going on with that. I don't do a lot of reading up on the immigration thing. Um, I think a lot of the politicians, they blow that out of proportion, but I could be wrong, I don't know. Uh, so I'll have to get back to that one and get caught up on that. So that's that for immigration.